If we have the interior angles, the sum of all the interior angles, that means everyone added together, you would just take 180 times the number of sides minus 2. Okay, so when I'm looking at a triangle, let me draw like a little triangle. What do the angles of a triangle add up to? Huh?
180.
180. Well, let's see if this formula works for a triangle. It's 180. How many sides does a triangle have?
3.
Minus 2. What's 3 minus 2?
1.
So it's 180 times 1, which is 180. So that formula's doing well, right? And I think it's going to work for everybody because I have it in the book, right? So what if we have a square? Somebody else. What do the angles of a square add up to? What are each of those angles measure in the square?
Just gotta do 90.
90 times 4, so 9 times 4 is 36. You add a 0 from the 90.
360.
You get 360. Let's see if that works. 180. We have 4 sides minus 2, so it's 180 times 2, which is 360. So that's how you do the sum of all the interior angles. Well, if I want to find the measurement of one of those angles, I just take this number if it's a regular polygon. What does regular polygon mean?
All the sides are
All the sides are equal and all the angles are equal, okay? So if I want to find the measurement of one angle in a regular polygon, I find this number and I divide it by the number of sides. So in a triangle, if all the sides are equal, it would be 180 over 3, which is 60 degrees each. In a square, where we know they're all 90-degree angles, right? It would be 360 divided by 4 sides, which is 90-degree angles if it's a regular polygon. Okay? If I have 6 sides on my polygon, how many angles do I have? Say it. 6. If you have 6 sides, you have 6 angles. Look at a triangle. How many sides do you have?
3.
And you have 3 angles, okay? So the same amount of sides and the same amount of angles. You don't have to worry about thinking about that. There's no fence post rule in polygons. You have 4 sides, 4 angles, 5 sides, 5 angles. You don't have to sit there and count them, okay? Angles are equal and all the sides are equal. So it's a square, even though I can't draw, that is a square. All right, I'm going to draw some exterior angles. So I'm going to extend this guy here. There's an exterior angle. There's an exterior angle. There's an exterior angle. And here's an exterior angle. What is the supplement to 90 degrees? If that inside one is 90, what's the red one? They add up to 180, the green and the red, but what is the red one?
90.
Another 90 degrees, right? So these 4 angles are all going to be 90. Please let me know if you don't understand what I just said. Because they add up to 180 with the guy on the inside. Because you drew a straight line, any 2 angles that come out of the same place in a straight line adds up to 180, okay? So let's look at a triangle. And this is a regular triangle. That means all the angles and all of the sides are congruent. So, in a regular triangle, what is the measure of each of those angles?
180.
That's the total.
Yeah.
So what's the measure of each one?
60.
60. So let's do this. Let's expand this like this like this, and this like this. Here you got that angle, and that angle. If this guy is 60, what is this guy out here?
60.
Mm-mm.
No. 120.
120, perfect. And this one's 120. And this one's 120. What is 120 times 3? 360. What is 90 times 4? And the rule says the sum of exterior angles of any polygon is 360. That's what you're going to put on this line here. 360 degrees. That rule will get you out of so much trouble when you get confused about the interior ones that it's not even funny. Okay? So remember that. Remember those two formulas. You're going to use them in any way you can to find the information I'm asking for. Okay? The measurement of one exterior angle is the supplement of one interior angle. So that's what we just did, right? The supplement. So if the interior one is 60, the exterior one is 120. So that's the supplement, the outside. Plus they add up to 360. So a 9-sided figure, let's do 10. A 10-sided figure, which I'm not going to even attempt to draw.
Yeah, me either.
Because it won't be pretty. A 10-sided figure, what do the exterior angles add up to in a 10-sided figure? What'd you say?
360.
360. Why is that?
Because it always does.
Because it always does. Outside always adds up to 360, okay? Well, how much does each one of those exterior angles measure?
360 divided by 10.
By 10, which is what?
36.
36. So this is what I do. I can't draw a 10-sided figure, but I can do that. I can draw like an angle there of the interior, and then I put out here that this is 36. What is the interior going to be? 140.
18.
Nope. It's the supplement of 36.
Oh,
I think it's this. 144. So it's a decagon. And remember, I can't draw, so I'm not going to draw the whole decagon because I'd be here forever. But if the one interior angle measures 144, how much do all interior angles measure?
1,440.
Very good. You just multiply by the number of sides. You see how you can get out things from different directions? So when you get stuck, look at your formulas and say, one of these formulas is going to help me get out of trouble and help me into the problem. Remember, you're always looking for a way in the problem. So you need to remember those formulas. Now let's look at this. If a figure is not regular, so let's say it looks like this. That triangle is not a regular triangle, right?
Yeah.
What do the angles add up to in that triangle? Still is 180. No matter what triangle you draw for me, it's still 180. No matter what quadrilateral you draw for me, it's still 360. You got it? So no matter what, it's 180. But let's say we say that this guy here is 2x. Let's go inside. This angle here is 2x. This angle here is 3x, and this angle here is 4x. What equation can I write to get the individual measurements of this triangle?
You do
What do they add up to?
9x equals 180.
Very good. You can do 3x plus 2x plus 4x equals 180, and he made it simpler. He did 9x equals 180. When you divide by 9, you get x equals 20. Well, now let me put the 20 in. What's 4 times 20? 4 times 20? 4 times 20?
80.
Very good. 2 times 20?
40,
That's 40. And 3 times 20?
60.
What is 30? What is it? 60 plus 80 plus 40 add up to? 180. So we're good. So they might ask you for x. If they ask you for x, you're finished there. Or they might ask you what is the smallest angle, then you know it's this guy. Or they might ask you what are the 3 measurements of the angles. Answer the question. I'm correcting papers. You're not answering the question all the time, not all of you. Okay?